Good evening, and thank you for joining us. As promised, we're here at having cocktails and happy hour. We're actually at Firestone right now in the Sky Bar. So we're about 4 stories up overlooking the Caloosahatchee River, and it's a beautiful evening, and we're going to watch the sunset here pretty soon. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Nicola Wakelin with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. This is my partner, Ray Wakelin, with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.
Good evening.
And so today we wanted to talk a little bit about pre-construction. And there's lots of ways to invest in real estate. But Ray, can you tell our viewers what is the fastest growing way right now to invest in real estate?
Well, the fastest growing way is new construction. I mean, there is resales and there is construction that has been built. But new construction means that they have not broken ground. They are just telling you what they're going to build there. So, Nick, why don't you tell us why some of it is good to be buying new construction?
Well, specifically, we wanted to talk about pre-construction, and what that is, you're buying before the builder has actually broken ground.
That's what I meant.
And so what are the benefits to doing that and getting in, especially if you are able to get in very early in the pre-construction process? Well, the major benefit is pricing, because the strategy that builders use is to price things usually initially very low to encourage people to buy in there, and then as the popularity grows and more homes are sold, the builder will increase the prices. So for example, you might be getting in on the ground floor at X dollars, but then maybe after 25% of the building has been built out or the community has been built out, the builder might decide to raise prices at that time, maybe 5% or 10% or 15%. Yep. And then when they hit maybe the 50% sold out mark, they're going to do another price increase.
Right. Yep.
And so...
But you are still at the original price that you've agreed upon with them.
Thank you. Good point. That's true. That's true. So you've locked in your investment at today's prices, and it's a really good way to kind of see your equity grow pretty quickly because you've locked in at the early pre-construction prices, and other people, your neighbors, are buying at higher prices.
Exactly right. And so another benefit with pre-construction is you get an opportunity to pick out some of the features of the house before they get finally built. I mean, you can go to new construction, it's built, you can't really change anything. Pre-construction, you can pick out different features. Technology is developing so fast in construction that the benefits of being able to pick top technology is huge.
True, that's really true. And the other thing I wanted to say is that if you're buying in early, you actually have some strong negotiating power at that point in time in the process. And particularly if you're working with a real estate agent like us. We're certified negotiation experts. Sometimes you can negotiate things, maybe it's price, or maybe it's upgrades, or additional, higher end appliances. But all those things are going to add value to your home in that pre-construction process. You might be able to negotiate a little bit more, and it's certainly, if you have a realtor on your side that's helping you through that process and able to work with the builder and talk to them on represent you on your behalf, that really puts you in a good position at that time.
Actually, I don't think they're going to change price very much, but they will change pay closing costs. They'll pay for upgrades. They'll pay for a lot of things. They're probably going to stick pretty strongly on their price, particularly in pre-construction where they know they're going to be raising the prices up as the building goes along.
Yeah, it really varies from builder to builder, so that's why it's good to have a real estate agent on your side that knows the market and knows how it works. One other thing I wanted to talk about briefly, and my hair's in my face, is...
You keep talking, I'm going to keep drinking.
Yeah, you drink. Okay. I just lost my train of thought, though.
The other thing you wanted to talk about was...
what are some of the disadvantages of buying pre-construction? Right. So for those of you who like to be planners, and I am definitely a planner, so this does make me a little nervous sometimes, is that with new construction or buying pre-construction, they'll give you an estimate of when the property is going to be finished, but oftentimes there are delays, and it happens all the time to most builders. So you have to have pretty flexible living arrangements. If they say it's going to be done by February, there's a good chance it might not be done until April or May. So you got to be prepared for that.
Right.
And then the other thing is sometimes you might not know exactly what your fixed costs are going to be once you close, because the county needs to come out and do the appraisal so that you can get your taxes done. And so you'll get a rough idea on what your taxes will be, but you won't know the exact number. And kind of same with the condo fees and HOA fees. Those have the potential to change from what the builder maybe originally expected.
Right.
So you just have to know that that could happen.
There's a few downsides to buying pre-construction, but for the most part, if you're putting in a deposit, that equity is going to grow. I would say you've got a 95% chance that equity is going to grow before you even move in to the finished product.
True. So I would say last thing I wanted to note on is just make sure that you research the builder and the developer, and that you know who is building the project, and you want to know if they've been in business and for how long and what other projects they've done and how successful they are. And that will kind of give you an idea of how things are likely to go in the development that you are looking at. So next week, we might talk a little bit about the builder of One and Allure. I think Barbara hopefully will be with us next week, and she can talk about Jaxie, who is the builder of One and Allure, and some of the past projects they have done. But we wanted to say, again, thank you for joining us. It's been so fun. I hope you have a cocktail in your hand, too. It's 5 o'clock here. So it's
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock, and it's 5 o'clock probably, almost 5 o'clock where you are. So thanks again for joining us. We really do appreciate it. If you want to call me, my name's Nicola. My number is 239-451-9351. You can view our website, viewsouthwestfloridaproperty.com. That's viewswfloridaproperty.com.
Or you can call me at 239-398-0028, or email me at ray@raywakelin.com. And again, thank you for spending time with us this evening.
Cheers.